Hello, YouTube. I'm hiding out from the wind again today in another vehicle on the ranch. But we're going to get into hard miles. I did a video called Fitness Preps the other day, and it got me, I kind of went over some of my physical achievements, just a portion of them, to get the idea across in the video. But it got me thinking about all the hard miles I put on, and that I should do a video for some of you younger guys, you guys that are like anywhere from teenagers on up into your 30s, and maybe help you keep from making some of the mistakes I made, which have led to me being fairly broken right now. Like, I'm 46 years old, and guys, I wake up like 50 times plus a night rolling over because my knees, hips, and shoulders are dicked up. And so I got to like share the pain between the two all night. So that's basically how it goes down, okay? And then even just like basic shit, like if I'm splitting wood and I got to pick up rounds and put them on my splitting round and stuff like that, like heavy ones, man, I got to be careful. Got to be careful. Got to do it right, And that's because I'm pretty busted up. Now, that also means if you screw with me, I'm going to give you every little tiny bit, man. I'm not holding anything back. I can't take chances like that anymore. It's all going to get put out on the table, okay? Whereas when I was younger, I would actually pull punches, okay? I'm not pulling punches anymore. So let's get right into it, okay? And this, the information I'm going to give you and the ways in which I feel like I kind of dicked up when I was younger is a result not just of me thinking about what I dicked up, but of me talking to a lot of other dudes that have, been very physically active, and have put on some hard miles over the course of time, and seeing plenty of them are like, fine. I'm like, what the hell, man? So I've thought about it. I've asked questions. I've discussed it with people. Like, why are they not as broken as me? Plenty of times it comes down to that I've put on more hard miles for longer. Okay, but there's some other stuff that you guys should be aware of. All right. And you older guys that have put on hard miles, I hope you're going to follow through watching the rest of this video, because we could use you in the comments. You're going to have some smart shit to say that I didn't think about. Okay. So please finish out the rest of this short video. Let's get into it. All right. The first thing that I did wrong was burn the candle at both ends all the freaking damn time. Okay. From the time I was a teenager all the way up to now, even, and I'll explain why, but I used to get like 4 hours of sleep a night, day after day after day after day, man. Even when I was putting out a lot of physical activity and doing some hard shit. And then I would crash every 2 to 3 weekends. I'd crash for like a whole day and sleep my ass off. But that wasn't helping me repair that regular physical damage that I was doing to my body. Okay. And I felt like a lot of times it just got me behind. I don't feel like my gains were anywhere near they could have been, if I was getting more sleep. So I would say, dudes, if you're going to burn the candle, burn it at one end. Okay. Like, if get up early or go to sleep late, pick one. Don't do them both. Okay. And especially if you're training hard, dude, get that sleep when you can get it, even if you have to take a nap in the middle of the day, whatever, because your body needs that shit to stay ahead. And I really think that hurt me. Okay. The second one is hydration. All right. I want you guys to think about your body moving around. Okay. And all your joints, they're all lubricated, right? Right. Like your joints are moving like this and shit like this. And there's literally fluid in them that lubricates them. Okay. A car engine, you need to put so much oil in it so that, the rings don't burn out and shit like that, right? Well, I'm the engine that didn't have enough oil in it year after year after year, and my rings are burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit's failing, man. It's got me a little worried about what's going to go down in the future for me. I've met guys in their 60s and 70s that aren't nearly as broken as me. 46 years old, man. Not a great place to be, dudes. And if I can help any of you avoid that shit, please do this stuff. But hydration. I've never been big on drinking water. When it comes to like performance-related tests, I would carry a gallon around and drink a gallon a day for a week in advance to make sure I could perform well. But for the most part, I didn't drink enough water. All right, so I'd say that's number 2. All right, number 3, personal records. Okay, PRs, right, dudes? There was a point in time in my life when I was testing all my PRs, lifting heavy every 10 weeks. Okay, I got hurt doing that shit. And a PR, a true PR, is everything you can give it. And you are more likely to get hurt doing PRs than you are not doing PRs. Now, am I telling you never to do them? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you don't want to do them super frequently, okay? And maybe instead of going for 1 rep maxes, instead you go for a 3 rep max and you do the calculation to find out what your 1 rep max PR would be. I don't feel like you're in as much danger when it comes to PRs, when it comes to like aerobic activity, right? Like jogging, marathon running, shit like that. But hydration will certainly dick you up over the course of time. If you're a long distance runner and you're doing it a lot and you're not drinking enough water, man, that will really hurt you, okay? But go ahead and try and run that 5 mile in the fastest speed you possibly can, right? But when it comes to anaerobic activity, right, like fast, short, intense shit, man, PRs can hurt you. So be smart about that stuff, dudes, okay? And the last one is going to be properly warming up. All right. When you're younger, you can get away with it a little bit more. Okay. But even when I was younger, dudes, I would pull shit, man. I would pull muscles. I'd get hurt. I'd get injured because I wouldn't properly warm up, or I would properly warm up. And now that I'm older, holy shit, do I have to warm up like crazy, man. And a lot of times, like, I was teaching my kids some fighting skills and stuff like that. And, we'll be spending a day on the bag, not a day, but, a portion of a day on a heavy bag. And it's like, I would get warmed up and then be instructing and cool off because of the outside temperatures out here, and then go to demonstrate in, me going freaking full speed all the damn time. Boom, I'm hurt again, right? So warming up, big, and it doesn't take you that long. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you're thoroughly warmed up before you go at it. All right. That's it, guys. Short and sweet tonight, and I hope that helps some of y'all out. Seriously, if you're into like, athletic ability and training and just even doing anything hard, I don't care if you're freaking baling hay, be smart about it, guys. All right. And I still have to do that shit, man. I got a buddy I buy alfalfa from. They're 150-pound bales. They were third cutting and they're a little wet, and that's fine. My goats and sheep eat it just fine. So, I get it at a discount, but 150-pound bales, still got to do that shit, man. It's in my best interest to not do it cold and to make sure I'm hydrated and stuff, right? That's it. Okay. Again, so like, share, subscribe it. Okay. I hope you guys have considered maybe supporting the channel. I'm going to put a Patreon link down in the description. I have extra content on my Patreon page that you can't get anywhere else. And I'm going to add more and more and more and keep adding it. And I've got years worth of ideas, dudes. This channel could rival all of the powers that be on YouTube. So think about helping us get there. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.